We're heading out on Medved Taiga today. We're going to spend a couple of days out here trying to find a big moose. This is going to be our main outpost, although we're going to cover the whole map if we have to find a big moose track. You don't get the best lodging on Medved Taiga. It's always a little bit drafty. Got a little toilet paper. Dry your eyes when you're done crying after a hard week up here. I did see a couple of moose tracks on the way up in here, so that's a good sign. We'll unpack, settle in, get some rest, and see what it looks like in the morning. Crisp start. It's like 10 below this morning. Do have a nice view by the outpost. Got all kinds of prominent animals up here. We've got caribou. We've got Eurasian lynx. We've got the big brown bear. I know we have wolves. The main thing is, it's big moose country. My plan for this morning is to just get on the four-wheeler and try to find a big moose track. But I did see some moose tracks on the way in here last night, so I'm just going to make a little swing. Every now and again, you'll find a collectible antler on Call of the Wild. I don't think they amount to anything. Kind of a fun find. We might have our first set of moose tracks. Let's take a closer look. We've got moose poop. And it looks like an average bull moose. Nothing to get too excited about. We're probably going to keep looking. Moose! It appears we have an aggressive female. Aggressive female. Oh yeah, she wants to kill us. She's like, thou shall not pass. Oh, we're going to pass because you don't have a big rack. Now we're not far from where we just saw that mid-sized moose track, so I'm guessing she's with that younger bull. I hope it doesn't take all day to find a big moose track. Okay, so it took all day to find a big moose track. It's like an hour before dark. In fact, I had to turn tracks on because it's getting dark and have to see where they're going. So it's a max weight moose track. He seems to be going steady and kind of slow. So maybe we'll catch him feeding before dark. Our wind isn't too bad. I think he might be with one or maybe two cows. I'm also treating this hunt like we have one moose tag only. So I want to make sure we get the biggest moose on the map, or at least the biggest one that we can find. There are always a couple of really big moose on Medved Taiga. Just have to find them. That's the hard part. We've got a female Eurasian lynx scolding us a bit. I would love to come back and try to get a melanistic or some kind of rare. I don't know if there's albino Eurasian lynx, but it's been on my list for a while. Boy, it's just about dark. We've got the same wind. It's a nice moose. His boards are really wide. I don't know if he's quite a shooter. That's a good looking bull. That's a really big bull. He's starting to give us some opportunities too, but I think we're going to let this one go. At least I know roughly where he's feeding. We can always come back for him if we don't have any luck somewhere else, but I think we're going to let this one walk. Boy, I don't know. I'm second guessing myself now. But that's okay. It's the first day out here. I don't want to shoot a small one. His boards are really wide, but they're not that long. So I think his score estimate is a little smaller than what he appears initially, but it's still a big moose. You know, see if we can find our way out of here without getting eaten by wolves or brown bear. The wind is cranking up here. His second night, I'm back at our outpost, and I was about to change the time, and I heard a female moose call when I was inside the lodge. And then I heard a male mating call. Oh, huge bull. I only saw one board, but his estimate is very high. That is a huge bull. I've been scouring the map for 2 days, and this bull's hanging out right by our outpost. This is crazy. We have a hunting structure like 50 yards away from the outpost, but the wind wouldn't be good. But at the same time, if we were in that tonight, we'd probably have a good view of that moose. It's something to keep in mind if we can't make this come together. They're so close at this point, I could probably call them right up to the game pole. The wind is kind of poor, not really in our favor, but we may as well move up, try to get a closer look. You know, that's always the way. The biggest animals are always like close to houses, close to camp, laying down at a golf course somewhere. Wow, we're right on top of that cow. Wow, he's got a nice rack. It's, in some ways, that rack is comparable to the moose that we tracked last night, but you can see they're a little bit longer, so he just has more mass on his rack. I don't know how this moose hasn't winded us, but we're gonna have to kind of loop around him to get a better wind. Obviously, it's getting seriously dark, but we're on top of this moose. We're gonna try to move in. I do have lighted nocks for my arrows, so that'll help in the recovery if we do get lucky for a shot here. We are right on top of this moose now. He decided to lay down. We're just gonna inch up, get him to stand up, and hopefully get a shot. The cow to the right's getting a little upset. Oh, he's up. He's bigger than I thought. It's now or never. We're just gonna go for it. Hopefully a hard shot. Single lung is okay. Hopefully the shot was good. No way of knowing right now. Whew, that was wild. That was stressful. Oh yeah, we've got major blood everywhere. This moose is down. Not quite sure which direction he ran. You know what? With the light off, I can see the knock blinking. Moose made it about 20 feet, piled up. Getting a little light in the situation. He does have nice boards, kind of a unique bull. Oh yeah, this moose didn't stand a chance. That arrow pretty much hit every vital, all the way through the chest cavity. Yeah, we got him taxed. We'll find a spot for him in a lodge somewhere, and then it's on to the next adventure. Well, thanks for watching.